Angular is a framework to develop the web application. Already we know that CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. With these three things, I can develop a web page, right? Then why again I am going for there? Because already I can do all these things. But the problem here is if I want to do any logic, suppose I have a one element is there, I want to remove it. How much code we need to write it in the JavaScript? I need to write a click event. I need to write document that get element by ID, and after that I need to remove all these things. Right? We are doing a lot of work. Okay, so whenever they are releasing any framework, they will keep in one mind, they want to simplify our life, that's all. Okay, if you are writing this 10 lines of code, they want to write, they have to do with only 2 lines or 3 lines, they have to do with very easy only, they will do it. Okay, that is the main reason they will release a frameworks. They, whatever we are doing it, same thing we are going to do in a Angular, but there is no different. But what we are going to do, we are going to write a less code. Okay, and with that less code, what will happen, your development time will be faster. Suppose I want to develop a project, okay, which will, if I am going to write in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, it may take 1 month. But same thing if I am going to write in Angular, it will take only 10 days, because that 20 days you can save it. Same thing, because for everything there will be methods. Methods is available, you can simply use it. Yesterday we have seen jQuery, right? To hide what is the element, we have to call just hide method, automatically it will do the thing. Same thing, they will give a so many methods, same many features in the framework. Okay, that is the reason we are going for a framework. Okay, we can go for any framework, either React, or we can go for a Angular, or we can go for a Vue.js. Any three, these three are frameworks only. We can go for any one framework, but we are going for a Angular framework. These three are top competitors. Okay, first one is the React, then is the Angular, that Vue.js is the last one. Okay, third place. So we are going to learn a Angular, where 30% of the world is using that Angular framework for all the projects. Okay, so most of the big projects, they are using a Angular. So that is the reason we are going to learn a Angular. Okay, okay, so before learning, okay, that is fine, I want to download the Angular notes. Okay, so let me do you know how to download Angular notes, right? Go to our website, trainings, we can go for trainings and web technologies, go for Angular. Okay, and there is Angular notes is there. So I'll download these notes and I'll keep it handy. Okay, but we'll, so before doing that, what we need to do, we have to say go to Angular, just click on Angular, go to angular.io. Okay, so whenever you want to learn any framework, not only this one, tomorrow if you are going to learn some other framework also, first to go to their official website only. Don't go for any other third, like W3 schools or something. Don't go for any third party websites to learn it. Go to their official website, they will be having a something what you need to do and how we'll be doing, everything will be there in their website. Okay, so now we are going to learn the Angular. Suppose I want to learn the React or React Native, so what I have to do, tell me, ma? I'll say React Native, something like this. So you have to go to their official website and you need to start doing what they have to do. Don't go for any third party anything. Okay, one major thing, it is common between all the framework is, in all the frameworks they will give a getting started, ma. Getting started means how you want to start your Angular application. They will think like you don't know anything about Angular, what are the steps you need to do, everything they will give it here. Okay, if you go to any framework, first you need to go to getting started. See here, this is another framework, but they are also getting started, right? So same thing, we have to go for a getting started. So now we'll go here, getting started. Before getting started, interview will ask why you are using a Angular, why you are going for Angular. There is a, why can't you develop in a JavaScript, why can't you develop in a Vue.js, something like they will ask it. Okay, so the thing is, uh, we develop across all platforms. So once we develop the our application, so once you know the Angular, right? Once you know the Angular, you can develop, you can write your code once, and that code can run on a web application. Web application means suppose our SS tag alerts is there, right? So that is fully written in the Angular only. So everything you can see the charts and everything. There are so many features are there. Okay, tables, charts, and data. Everything is there, right? Everything you can write in the there. And other thing is same thing you can see in the mobile also. Okay, and mobile, whenever we are seeing in the mobile, that is automatically page responsive. Responsive means based on the mobile device, automatically this will align the content. So we have written some media queries, right? So almost we are going to use a bootstrap, and that is the reason almost it will be page responsive also. Okay, and other thing is, sir, I don't want this one, I want to generate a Android application. Okay, do you know Android application, right? You have all phones, right? I want to write my own app. I want to write my own app. Once you learn the Angular, you can write your own mobile app also. If you want to generate, you can mobile app, you can generate it. Not a problem. Okay. So using one framework, you can write a web application, you can write your Angular application, sorry, not Angular, Android application, and you can do this. Okay. And same thing with React also. This is not only specific for Angular. Same thing we can do in the React also. Okay. So now using the same single framework, we are going to develop a web and mobile, and mobile web means normal will open in the Chrome, and native mobile application. Native mobile application means what? Our Android application, or you can develop the iOS also. Okay. So using this one, you can develop two things. So that is the reason you are going to learn one framework, but you can develop in many platforms like mobile app, something we can develop it. Okay. That is another thing. And another thing is speed and performance. Okay. So using the this one, using the Angular, internally it will be using multiple libraries. There will be like web workers, there is a RxJS library, there are so many things are there. So where we will not directly use this in the our JavaScript, but we will be using something in the Angular. Okay. So this speed and performance wise also it will be very good. And next thing is whenever I want to debug the things, so this for all these things also you can debug it very easily, this one. And there are lot of community. Community means, suppose this Angular, to for success of this Angular library, there are mainly two reasons. One is it is a open source. Open source means it is free for everybody. Okay, for a small company they can use it, for big company they can use it. For open source, anybody can use this framework. Okay. And there is some other frameworks are there, they are not open source, means you cannot use them for free. You need to pay monthly 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, or there will be license 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 10 lakhs also it will be there. Okay. Those license they have to pay, company have to pay, and they have to develop use it. But this Angular is a open source. Open source means you can use it for any project. Suppose you are developing for a private company one project, even you can use it, not a problem. Okay. And for this success, this is a open source. And another thing is it is developed by Google. Do you know what who is Google, right? It's very big top MNC company, right? So they are giving fund for to develop this framework. Okay. And React is backing by Facebook. Do you know Facebook, right? So these two guys are fully competitors. Okay, fully competitors. So those guys are developing by Facebook, this is developed by Google. Okay. And uh, both are open source only. React is open source and Angular also open source only. But React will not have a full-fledged all the things, man. There we need to go for all libraries only. You need to go for third-party libraries. Okay. Whenever you want to do something, you have to go for third-party library and bring it. But in Angular, they have given everything. It's like one solution. You want routing, everything will be there. Okay. We'll see what are the things is available. Okay. For now, think like this is a framework. This is a framework and supported by Google. Okay. And it is a open source. Okay. And open source, and we can develop using the Angular, we can develop the uh, what application we can develop, the web application, mobile application, and desktop applications also we can do it. Okay. So and okay, so now the next concept is we are going to write a single page application. Single page application. Okay. Single, this is the most important interview question they will ask. They will ask SPA means a single page application. Both are same question only. What is single page application? Both are same. Single page or SPA means a single, both are same. And single page application means, suppose I am having a one website is there, right? Okay. So earlier what will happen is whenever I am loading, suppose this is an example I'm going to do here. So I will click here. Okay. The registration, what is happening, it is opening a new tab. Okay. It is opening a new tab, that is okay. Think like I'm not opening a new tab, I'll click on login. Okay. I'll say admin. Okay. uh, okay. uh, okay. So instead of this one, I'll go to directly. There is a page, second page is called add expense page, right? Okay. Suppose tell me. Okay. Here what is happening is, whenever I'm clicking, if you observe it, entire page will change. Okay. Entire page will change, not only left side and right side. this header is getting changed, left side is getting changed, right side is getting changed. It's like a, it is, if you are look at this page, your let me go to network. Okay, so if your network, and I'll click the update profile. If you see how many HTML pages it is loading, it is loading the HTML page, and it is loading the some JS, all the things is there, right? So whenever you are clicking here, what is happening is your entire page is getting reloaded. Your entire page is getting reloaded. This is not a single page application. Okay, single page application means, so what will happen is, for single page application demo, what I will do, I'll just go to, suppose we can go for our stock application. Okay, so here I'll try to log in. Okay, so I'll click on here. Now what will happen is your top header will not change, your left will not change, only you will see change in the center place only. You will not load a your entire HTML, you will not load it, only that particular place, whatever the data you want it will only change, it will not change anything. Because of that, what is the advantage, ma? Suppose you no need to download that entire page, that means you are improve, like you will improve the user experience also. Suppose you have a slow mobile internet, while it is loading this page, what it will be doing, it will be showing it will keep on rotating only, right? But you can avoid this with the, suppose whenever I'm clicking here, or immediately this getting loaded, right? So that spy is nothing but you will load the content wherever it is required only. Suppose I want to load the content only in the center place, I will load only content over there. My left will be stay there, top will be stay there, my footer also will be staying there. Only it will load the content wherever it is required, it will load only that particular place. Okay, that means by looking it, it will be looking like one page only, because only one place only the data is getting changed. But we have multiple pages, but only particular place only data will be changing. This is nothing but a single page. Okay, SPA, only look and feel will be like a single page, ma'am, but we will be having a multiple pages. But in interview they will ask single page means you will have only one page in the application, or you will have multiple pages. We will have a multiple pages, but we'll load only one page, and only one particular page will load the data. Will not reload the entire pages, we'll load only particular data wherever we want it. Okay, dynamically. So using the Angular, what we are going to develop, ma, we are going to develop the single page applications. Okay, we are going to develop the single page applications. Okay, okay, so now we are, let us start with the introduction. Okay, so now what is Angular? So Angular is an open source framework, and it is backed by Google, and there are so many communities there. Okay, open source means whatever the Angular code, they will give code also. If you want to see their code, you can see, we can see the code also. Okay, this is the, okay, now I want to start my Angular project. Okay, so first step, what I have to do, I have to go to getting started and click on started, and we'll go with here. Okay, so we have to go through one by one. Okay, line by line. Okay, so first step is, if you want to work with Angular, first we need some setup. Okay, we need to set up. So there is a link called setup with the local environment. Okay, something like, so I am clicking here, and here there is what is the prerequisites they are asking: JavaScript, HTML, CSS. If you don't know this, please go and read it and come back. That's what they're saying. Okay, so already we know these three things, right? Okay, these three things. Now we'll go, and in Angular we are going to write in a TypeScript. Now we are not going to write in the JavaScript, we are going to write in a TypeScript. Both are same only, there is no difference at all, only small differences only, but we are going to cover it up. Okay, so Angular we are going to write in the TypeScript. Okay, not in the JavaScript. Okay, okay, so now what is the thing what I have to do now? Okay, to install the Angular, first thing is, these are the requirements now. Okay, first thing is Node.js, second is a npm. These two are required. Okay, so once these are done, I can go for these steps. What are the steps are there? I can go for these steps. Okay, so let us go with the steps. So what is the first requirement I have it, Node.js. Okay, so Node.js is nothing but a one backend. Okay, Node.js like a, that is also developed by Google only, and that is like a backend. Usually we'll work for a backend. If you want to run our Angular project, we need a Node.js. Okay, we'll just, and even if you are going for a React, any other place, that's Node.js only required. So definitely we need to install the Node.js. Okay, so here we can go for this link. Okay, let's go for link here. And what here they will do is click on downloads. Okay, so here there is a current and a LTS. Okay, so current means this is the latest version. Okay, this is the latest version. LTS means this is the previous version what they are using it. Okay, Okay, so the LTS is now what is the version 16 and current is nothing but a 19. Okay, okay, so and we can install any version and we can start using it. Okay, so and only one thing is what we want to do, everybody most of the time, right, because of this version we will be getting a issues. There is no problem with Angular, but only the problem with this version. Okay, so that is the reason, if you are going to use it, entire batch use only one version. Don't use one guy latest version and one guy in the this previous version. If you are using this multiple versions, what is the problem means, you will be getting the problems. Okay, in one system it will work same code, in another system this will not work out. Okay, this is just because of this version. Okay, for this reason what I will do, I'll either you can download this LTS version, or okay, you can just click on the this 64-bit. Okay, so or what I will do, I will download this version and I will share it to you. You can use same node.js for in all the mission, so that we'll all will have a same version, and if there is any problem we can fix in all the missions. But if there is a, if you are using different versions, we cannot fix in each individual missions. Okay, that is the reason what I will do, I will give this link to download the node.js, and you download from whatever the link I am giving it. Don't download it from here, but we can download it, not a problem. This just to avoid problems in our mission, because I cannot fix in all the missions, right? You'll be getting problem. That is the reason I'll share it one version and you install in all the places. Okay, okay, so now suppose I have downloaded this one. Okay, so I'm going to download this one, or think like I'm going to share it, anything is fine. Okay, so I have will softwares is there, and here I'm going to share a node version. Okay, so here I'm going to share a node 16.13.1. Suppose I am downloading this one, and do you know how to install it, right? So just double click it, next, finally finish it. Okay, so let us if you want to do it, so for one more, okay, something like this it will be coming. Click on next. Okay, don't do anything because already I have installed it. That is the reason it's saying you want to do something. Let us change for only for sake. And for you guys, it will directly come like this only. Next button will be there. Click on next. Don't think why change is not there for you. Okay, already if it is installed, that is not there. Okay, I'll click it next. Okay, and don't check this box. This is not required for us. Click on next. Okay, and it will say change, and it will go for next, and finally finish it. Okay, that's all, no other nothing. Okay, now this is okay. So first step is done. Okay, now I want to verify node is installed or not in my mission, because I have installed it, right? But I want to verify whether really it is installed or not, because if that is not installed, our Angular will not work out. Okay, that is the reason what I will do, I'll go to my D drive. Okay, everybody go to your D drive or C drive, whatever the drive you have it, and keep separate folder for the project. Okay, so I'll go for Angular. So suppose I'm going to develop Angular, right? Keep separate folder for this one, and I'm going to develop something like this. Okay, open your command prompt here and open a terminal. Okay, so either suppose some people, right, this option will be there, will not be there, because I'm in Windows 11, it is there. Some people it will not be there. Go to here and type a CMD. This is also will bring like this. Okay, either two ways you can go. So either if you have a right click option, go on right click, or if you don't have it, go here and type a CMD. So both are same. Or sometimes there is a shortcut is like a hold your shift button and right click. So automatically here there is a PowerShell will be there. So this you can go in a this way also. Okay, either three ways you can go it. Okay, so for now let me go with the command prompt. Okay, so I will say I want to verify node writer. There is a command called node-v. Okay, what is the version? Node-v. Okay, this will return what is the version? 16.3. Whatever the version you are installing, it will return. Okay, if this command is returning the value, that means your installation is successful. If this command is not returning a value, that means you are wrong with your installation. Either you are not run your node.js, or you downloaded but you did not install it. That is the reason. First you make sure that this is done. Everybody is clear right now? Okay, now I will go to our again this website. Now I am done with the node.js. Okay, and what is the second step I have to do? Ma npm package manager. Okay, so I will give a introduction about this npm. So this npm is nothing but a node package manager. Okay, because we are going to develop one feature, right? Okay, while developing our feature, we need some other libraries. Okay, a JavaScript library or Bootstrap library is there, right? So Bootstrap, who developed Bootstrap? Some other third party, open source only. I want to use the Bootstrap library. Okay, I cannot directly go to that Bootstrap library and copy the CDN link and always paste it, right? You no need to do all those things. Okay, there is a website called npm. Okay, npm. So I will open the npm site. Okay, go to npm, just to click it. Okay, there is npm.js, right? So you go it here. Okay, so this is a website, a fantastic website. What they will do, anybody who develop the website, like who develop any libraries, like Bootstrap is there, jQuery is there, so libraries, right? So what they will do, they will register their library in this website. Okay, npm site. Okay, suppose Bootstrap is there, right? I will check for Bootstrap here. Okay, Bootstrap. Okay, I'll say enter. So search for it. Okay, so see here, so automatically, see here, there is a Bootstrap library is there, right? You can click here. So this is what is the version they are using it, 5.2. This is the latest version, right? So all libraries they will register here. We no need to go to each and every library and get that thing. That is not required. We can simply go to npm js this website, and you can look for whatever the library you wanted. Okay, whatever the library we connect. So this npm is nothing but a node package manager. It will have all library information in this website. Okay, whatever the library I want it, I can go there and I can get that information. Okay, sir, how you will get this information? Okay, see, npm I, and this is nothing but npm is nothing but a node package manager. I means a install. Bootstrap means what is the library you want to install. Okay, so we are going to see this one, but we will not know this, for only example only. But now I need to install this npm, right? By default, you no need to install npm. Whenever you install node.js, automatically npm also install. Okay, I want to verify whether npm is installed or not. I will say npm-v. So what it is saying, 8.1.3. So that means that is npm is also installed, right? So now I have done with my prerequisites. Now I have installed my node.js. I have installed with my npm. Now we need to go with the Angular only. Okay. So now prerequisites are done. Okay. In one step, two we have done with the two things. Now these two things are done, right? Now I'll go to my download notes. Okay. Okay. So I'll just close this. I'll open in our notepad. So what I have done is I have added the same thing in a steps. Okay, I'll cut here and I'll go back. Okay, okay, I'll open in a Visual Studio Code. Open in a Visual Studio. So let me open file. Open file. So that where is our project? D drive. Just keep these notes for your reference. Okay. Let me go Angular apps. Okay. So okay, so first thing is this is about the introduction. Okay, what is Angular and all this thing. Okay, so now before going there, what we have to do, ma? And sometimes what will be happening is there is a link I have given, ma. This is very important for whenever you are joining into any other project, right? They will not use the Angular latest version. They might use Angular 8. They might use some other version also. Okay, so and there will be some link I have given here. This is only for to solve the problem. Okay, I'll tell you why I'm giving this link means. So whenever you are working with Angular, so today the Angular version is 14. Okay, the latest version is a 14, but we are going to work with the 12. Okay, finally once we are done with everything, then we'll upgrade to the 14. Till that time we'll work with the 12. Okay, every 6 months they will release a new version. For Angular they will release a every 6 months they will release a new version. New version means always they will have a new features. Okay, but we are going to work with which version? 12 version. They will ask in the interview which version you are using in Angular. So what is the version we are going to use it? Angular 12. What is the version you are using? HTML 5. What is the HTML CSS you are using it? 3. Okay, and JavaScript we are going to use 6. Okay, something like. So now we need to see this is the version. This is the Angular version. Angular version, and what is the Node version we are having it here? Okay, so there is a compatibility. If you want to work with Angular 12, you have to use a at least minimum. We have to use this one. Either your version should be like this. Node version should be above 12. You should not use Node 8, Node 10 something for to develop the Angular 12. So this is the table. If you want to work with the Angular 12, at least you need a Node version is equal to either 12 or 14 or 15 or 16. You need that version. Okay, not the minimum version. So whenever you are facing some problem in the, not now, you will not face any problem because we are going to use a same this one Node.js. But whenever in the office mission, if you are going to use some other version, right, first come to this website and check it. What is the Angular version I am installing? What is my Angular version? 14. And for this Angular 14, I need at least 16 or 18, some version I need to install it. Okay, you can refer this version. What is the version I'm going to install? Okay, and make sure that you are installing the same version. This is for only checking, not for anything. We don't need to remember. Just keep in mind that whenever Angular is not working, please make sure that you are using a correct version or not. Okay, so this is the version. So now I'll go here. So now we'll be going first step. What we need to install? We have to install the Node.js. We have done with the Node.js, right? That is done. And second, we have make sure that we have installed the what is the version npm also. Correct, right? How will you check it? Our node is installed or not? What is the command? Node-v. Okay, node-v. What this will do? This will tell us node is installed or not. Okay, node installation check. Okay, how will you do that? Node. I want to check verify the npm. How to do this? npm-v. Okay, npm-v. So I will say npm-v. This is for npm check. npm installation check. Okay, this is done. Okay, now we have done these two things. Now we have to go for Angular, right? Okay, let us go. Even you don't need to follow my notes, all of follow their original website. Okay, okay. So now we'll go for installation. Okay, so here what they're trying to say, you use the Angular CLI to generate the project. Okay, so there is a CLI. CLI means a command line interface. CLI means a command line interface. So whenever we are going to generate here, we are going to use a command lines. Okay, so I will say if I want to generate a project, there is a commands we are going to learn it. So first thing we have to install the CLI. Okay, first thing we have to install the CLI. For the CLI, there is a command called npm. npm means what? Node package manager. Okay, and what is the install? I want to install the library. Okay, and -g means a global. G means a global. Sir, what is this global and local? So where we are going to write our project? Inside the D drive, right? So D drive I am going to write inside one folder. Okay, but the CLI is required entire your system. Suppose you are going for a E drive and you are going to develop another project, but there also you need to install, right? So instead of installing 2 times or 3 times, what we will do? We will install in the C drive automatically. Okay, this is G means a global. G means a global. Global means it will install in a C drive. But once it is installed, we can use it in any drive. D drive we can use it. E drive we can use it. Anywhere we can use it. Okay. Okay. Now tell me what is the command I should do it, npm CLI. Copy this. Okay. I'll go to my command prompt. Okay, and I'll try to install it. Okay. So once you install it, automatically what will happen? It will install the always what it will do, it will try to install the latest version. Okay, so what is the latest version we have it? Angular 14. It will try to install the this Angular. It will try to install the this is a CLI only, not Angular project. We did not install. This is a command line interface. Using this one, we are going to develop the Angular thing. Okay, let it install. Okay, now it is installed. Okay, so this CLI will be installed. Now we have done it. Okay, now I want to verify whether Angular is installed or not. Okay, so first next I need to check it. Okay, so go here and I'll say ng-v. Okay, I'll say ng version or try it. Okay, let us type it. So what it is saying? I am saying ng version. So what it is commanding? Angular CLI, and CLI version is a 14.22 and node version this one, and it is giving entire information, right? Okay, so if this is coming for you, that means you have installed the Angular CLI. Okay, now if you go to our notes, so we have done the installation. One, how to install this command? Npm install this one. Now I want to verify whether my this is done or not. How to verify my version? How to verify? Ng version. Okay, ng version. How to check it? To check the Angular version. Okay, to check the Angular version. So everything is so far this is done, right? Okay, now I have done this one. Now what I will do, and I will go to this website. Okay, so in Windows mission, whenever you are whenever you are executing some command, it will show some error, Angular is not installed, ng is not a command, something. It will throw a lot of errors. Okay, to avoid this problem, you need to run this command: set execution policy scope is equal to current user. Just copy this, we no need to remember anything. Okay, and right click here Okay, and okay, okay. So okay, let me close this. What I need to do, ma? So see here, they're asking you have to run it as an administrator. Copy this command, okay, and just to type the CMD here, okay, and there is a run as administrator, right? Or you can right click here, run as administrator, okay. Open this command, yes, and type this command, okay. So you enter it. Now this is a done, okay. It is saying this is a not okay. Don't open in the command and open the this PowerShell, Windows PowerShell, okay. Windows PowerShell is there. Right click and administrator. You will see this blue color dialog. Here write the same command, and it is saying you want to do it. Just type the yes, ma, okay. Type the yes, why. So that's all, okay. So if you run this one, if you don't run this one, you will see the problems in the next step. If you are running this one, you will not see any problem, okay. Clear? So the next step is I will run this command in the administrator. So I'll add this in the notes, okay. So that so I'll say run this command. I'll say run this command in the admin Windows PowerShell, okay. Windows PowerShell. This is all set up only, ma. We are going to do only one time. Daily will not go and run these commands, okay. We are going to do only first time, wherever we are going to write first project, right? That time only we are going to do these steps. After this we will not repeat this one, okay. Okay, so now we are done with everything, okay. Now we are ready with our Angular and we have given all the permissions. Now we are going to start our exiting journey, okay. Now I'll clear it, okay. I'll close this one. Let us go with the starting onwards. Okay, I'll go to my folder. Now, so far I did not do anything. Only 3 steps only I have done. Now I need to write it right. Okay, I'll open my command prompt and open in terminal. You can open in any way, ma. Here we can open it. You can open anyway. That's not a problem. Now I need to generate a new project. Okay, I cannot write a right click a new file HTML file like this. I cannot write it. I don't need to write it. Automatically, this project will generate all the required files, okay. That is the reason we are going to write a new file, okay. So here go to your command prompt and write a command this one, okay. Ng for Angular, okay. Wherever we are saying ng means Angular, and new, what is the command, ma? New means we are going to write a new project, okay. And the file and the name is you can write any name, okay. Suppose here what we are going to do, we are going to write a some payslip project, okay. Payroll project. Payroll means suppose every in the company every employees will be there. For that employee in the 30th day, what they want to do, they are wait for salary, right? They want to wait for salary and they will calculate the salary, how much salary this employee. Suppose I am taking a 10 days leave, how much salary should I get it? Full salary or only for 20 days salary? 20 days, right? That calculation somebody need to do, right? We will do that project for now, okay. So let us see. So now I want to write my project, right? So I will say ng for what? Angular. New for new project, and what is my project name? Payroll. You can write any name, not a problem, okay. Any name. So I'll click on enter, okay. So in the interview they will ask what is the command to create a new project. What is the command? Ng new project name, okay. Ng, today you will tell it, after 2 days I will ask it, no, you will say some different command, okay. So that is the reason, please tell ng new command. You can give any name, okay. It will ask something, ma, do you want Angular routing or not? You type yes, okay, and enter, okay. And it is asking which style you want. You want CSS or you want SAS or you want SASS. So we are in the HTML class, we have gone through that SCSS, right? Last class, okay. Now we are going to use a SCSS, okay. Click on enter, okay. Okay, and that's all. It will not ask so more questions. That's okay, okay. Now we have, let it wait. It will run a project for us. Let it create. Once it is done, we are going to start it, okay. Now what are the things we have done, ma? We have done the installation steps. Then we are going to run a Angular command. What is the command we are creating first time? Ng new and project name. How many times you are going to create a project, ma? Only one time, or daily you are going to create a project? Only one time. Whenever you are in a new project only, we are going to create it, okay. So it will install this time, okay. So very okay. How will you verify your node version? Node-v. How will you check your npm version? npm-v. How will you check your Angular version? Ng version, okay. That 4 commands, okay. So everything I am writing in the notes, okay. So everything I'm updating these notes so that either you can go to that website or you can check in our notes also. That is fine. Okay. Now you have done this one. Now we have created a project name, ng new project name. So what is our project name? Payroll. Okay. Now I have done this one. Okay. Now this, let us finish it and we'll see for the next step. So it is what it will trying to do. It will trying to create one project and it will trying to create all the libraries from the npm. So npm is node package manager is there, right? It will download all the libraries, whatever the libraries it is required for us. It will download all libraries and keep in a one folder. Okay. If I open here, see who created this payroll folder, automatically created by that command. Correct, right? Okay, that command. And once it is created, I will open it. Okay. Yeah, it is trying to create all of let it create it. Okay. So once it is done, we'll go there. Okay. Yeah, it is successfully created, right? Okay. So that means that you are done with the successful. Okay. And what I want to do as part of the project, I want to do you one more thing. Okay. Before doing that, you please install the JIT. Okay. JIT. Okay. Whenever we are going for an interview, they will ask JIT. Okay. So this JIT is nothing but a source code management. Source code management means whatever the code we are going to write it, right? Suppose my laptop got formatted. What will happen? Your code will go, right? Entire your project will go. Again, you need to do it from scratch, right? To avoid this problem, what we will do, we will keep all our project in the some other cloud. Okay, that means there is another website is there. Whatever code you are writing, it will daily it will go there. So that means even if your laptop is not there, then you can go to that website and you can download your code, right? That is the reason we are going to write a git. So go to git website. Okay, git.sem and try to go here. You can see there is a download button inside this image. There is a download. Don't look anywhere. Okay, already this is here. Okay, and click here and you download a JIT, and this is also like click on install, next, that's all done. Okay, once that is done, if this is not installed, you can just click here also. Okay, if that is not downloaded here. So okay, it will try to download it. Okay, this is not mandatory, this is optional only, but if you are installing this, I can tell you some other JIT also. Okay, which will be helping for you in the real time. That is the reason you install this is also. But for Angular, JIT is not required. Don't think if you want to run Angular, JIT is required. No, that is wrong. Okay, without JIT also this will work, but with this JIT we are going to do some other things also. Okay, you know how to do it, right? Open JIT file, click on next, finish it. That's all. Okay, install. Okay, click on next, finally finish it. That's all. Okay, because already I have installed it, that is the reason it's taking time, but let us try to do it. Okay, so that you guys also will do the same thing. Okay, this do it before the our Angular command. Okay, before doing our Angular command, you install the JIT. Okay, we are going to install only one time, not daily. Okay, that is also okay. So in interview, they will ask what is it, why you are going to use it. For experienced people, they will ask more questions, but fresher they will not use. Okay, so I have done it and just done it, finish it. That's all. Okay. Now we have done that is also pre-steps are done. That is okay. Now this my project also done, right? I'll close this command prompt. That is not at all required. I'll go here. So where is my project is available, payroll. Okay, I'll open it here and see how many files it is created, there is a .git folder is there, .vs code, node model and src. There are so many files are there, right? We are going to explain what is each file, what is each folder. Okay, so that you will understand where you are going to write your code and everything we are going to detail, we are going to discuss about it. Okay, but for now, first we will see some output, then only our ego will satisfy. We are writing this project, but we want to see some output, right? Without seeing output, if you are writing 1,000 lines of code also, no use. So first we'll write some, see some output, then we'll try to change the things. Okay, okay, so what I will do, I'll open this project in the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so how to open it, right click, open folder. Okay, open folder. Okay, now where is my project is there, go to your D drive, work wherever you are keeping it. Okay, Angular and payroll. Okay, just click on payroll, don't go inside it. Okay, and select the folder. Okay, now you have opened this folder, right? Okay, by default all files will be displaying here. Okay, now this command prompt also, it will be the right side, it will be displaying like this. Let it be displaying. Okay, some people, right, they want to change the black color to blue color and everything, so you can go for your preferences and you can go for settings and you can change all the colors, whatever the color and all these things you can change it here. But now we are not going to do anything. Okay, And the next step what we are going to do here, go to extensions. This is optional only, but try to do this. Okay, go to extensions. Okay, here this is extension, this is Visual Studio Code, right? IDE. So whenever I am going to type Angular A space, automatically it will list down all the things, right? That is the reason I'm going to install this one. Okay, there is a called type like Angular essentials. Okay, what is the essential ma? Just to type Angular essentials. There is a here one website, this will coming here. This is done by John Papa. Okay, so just click on install if you don't install it, because already I installed it, right? That is the reason it is asking me uninstall, but you can click on install, that's all. You don't need to do anything else, but we are going to use it for some other purpose. Okay, so with that one we have done with the Angular install also. Now we are going to run this code. This is for only additional help only. This is not at all required to running the original project. This is not required. This will help us to improve our coding speed. That is the reason. Okay, now I need to start my project, correct, right? Okay, so how we are going to start it? There is one HTML file will be there. Okay, if you open your SRC, there is one HTML file is there. How will I see our output ma? We'll right click, reveal in the Explorer and open it, right? If you see like this, you will not get any output in the Angular project. You cannot see like this. We have to run through the node only. We cannot see right click, open our file name. Sir, my output is not. You are writing everything, but you will not see any output. That is the reason we should not going. We are not going to do such a way. How we are going to do it? Okay, open command. Okay, go here and there is a terminal. Okay, go to terminal. Okay, terminal is there. Okay, make sure that your terminal is showing till your project. Correct, right? Okay, now we are going to write our real code. Okay, I'm going to type a clear. Clear is not command in Angular, only to clear the input. Okay, this is window command. Okay, Windows. So now I have done it. Okay, now I am going to start my project, right? Let us go to the website, original website ma. Okay, so I will go to my website and they are saying is cd means a change the directory. That means already we are there, we no need to write this command. Okay, and what is the command? They are saying ng serve hyphen open. What is the command ma? To run the project, ng serve hyphen open. Correct, right? Okay, let us go to our file, type ng serve hyphen open. Okay, so I'll type like this. I'll type this. Okay, just wait for this one ma. And it is saying, do you want to share your analytics to the Google? Because this is who developed this one? You can type yes or no. This is not required. I'll say no. Okay, so that is fine. And they will start the setting up. So I type, what is the command I'm starting ma? Ng server. So in interview they will ask, how will you create a new project? How will you write it? Ng new project name. How will you start your project? Ng serve hyphen open. Clear, right? See, I just typed ng serve, automatically it open a browser and automatically there is a type localhost 4200. Who typed? Okay, I will close this project. Okay, I'll close this project and I'll stop it. To stop the project, type the control C. Hold your control and type control C. Automatically your project will be stopping. Okay, so I'll say again clear. Now I want to start it. Tell me how to start it. Ng serve hyphen open. Okay, tomorrow I am going to tell very shortly. You no need to type this much also. You'll write some small, but today we'll see ng serve hyphen open. Let us enter. Okay, so again it will start the project. Let us see the project. So it is starting our project, starting. So automatically it is opening the browser, right? Okay, so your duty is you need to write only your code. Automatically browser will refresh the data. You no need to refresh and checking it. Okay, automatically browser will reload the page and it will, you can see your output. Okay, so far it is clear for now, right? So let us see ma. Okay, so now this first what is the page it is opening ma? Localhost 4200. Localhost means your website, like whichever where your Angular is running. Where my Angular is running? My mission. So to say your mission, you will say localhost. Okay, and what is the another one number ma? 4200. Okay, 4200 is nothing but one port number. Port number means every application will run in a one different port. Okay, one port will run only one application. Okay, one port can run only one application. Two applications we cannot run in a same port number. It's like a one ID ma. One ID will register for only one application. If you are trying to register say another application will not work out. Okay, clear? So Angular will work on, by default Angular will work on what port number? 4200. Suppose VJS will work on what port number? 51 5122 or 5100. So it will run in a different port number. Okay, and React will work on a some other port number. So Angular will work on what port number, ma? 4200. Sir, I want to change that port number. We'll change tomorrow. First we'll see whatever that things are there. Okay, so and so suppose some systems this file will not open, this will not open automatically. Then what I have to do? Simply go to your browser and type localhost slash 4200 colon. Okay, localhost colon 4200. Okay, now we are seeing this output, right? See, very big page they have opening it, and they have header and all these things. I don't want all this header page. I want to see hello world, which will be, I will be very happy if I see in that screen instead of this much. Okay. Now I want to see hello world, right? So now you have created your project, you have running your project, and you are seeing the output also. Correct, right? Now I don't want to see all this thing. What I want to do, I want to see hello world or whatever I want to do. I want to do. Correct, right? So for this reason, I'll go to my project. Okay. I'll go to my project. Okay. So here I'll go to, okay, open your SRC. Inside the SRC, open your app. Okay, so let me I'll just expand this one so that we'll see what is there here. Okay, so okay, here, and there is a app component.html. Okay, what is the name? App component.html. I will explain what is this component, everything I will explain it. Okay, for now, just for seeing the output, what I'm seeing, open app, and there is a app component.html. Okay, this is a HTML file, right? We can write whatever the HTML we want to write it, right? I will say control A and delete everything. So I'll delete it everything. Okay, now I'll go to my website. Now what it is saying it, everything it's clear, right? It is very clean page. Now it no, now I want to see hello one page. I do you know how to write h1 tag, right? H1 tag, say welcome to Angular. So welcome to Angular. Okay, let's click and save it. I did not reload the page. This is automatically will be reloaded by Angular. Okay, what will happen is whatever you are typing it, so and finally control S, save it. Okay, so there is a node what it will do, it will keep on watching your files. Is anybody is saving your file, anybody is saving your file? If you are saying control S, automatically that node will reload, refresh your screen, so that you no need to come here and refresh. So it will save your time. You write your code and come here, automatically your page will be refreshed. You can see your latest output, something like this. Okay, our responsibility is to see only write the code. Automatically node will take care about everything. So now everybody understand, right? How to create your project, how to do this thing. Now we know how to write HTML page, right? Now we are going to generate some HTML files like this. Okay, so for every HTML, this is like a, we have done so many layouts, right? So we are going to write a one login page. Okay, so today what we are going to do, we want one header, we want login page, we want footer. Okay, I want these three things I want it. Okay, and other thing is once I log in, I want my page layout also there, right? So I will give some pages, you need to develop the pages. Okay, so what for now what we will do, let us write the some pages here. Now we have a hello Angular. Okay, so this is, so where we need to go for output, app.component.html, and write the some things. Okay, okay, so now I will explain about each file, what is this file and where we have to write it, and how this Angular will be loading. I will explain this now, but for homework I will give in the last what we are going to do it. Okay, okay, so let us I'll go to even I can explain from here, or I can go to folder also, anything, both are same only. Okay, so I'll go to here, I can explain it from here, or I can explain it from the here. Okay, now we'll go through like why this many files are created. Okay, why this many files are created, when each file will be going to use it. Don't, like whenever you are going to in any project, right? Some file will be there, don't say like whenever I want to see output, go to app component, change it. Don't go like this. Okay, this is for only first time only I'm telling, but you need to understand what each file, when I should go and touch anything in this file, something like that, you need to understand it. Okay, if you have very solid basics, right, then you can do anything. Now we have a very solid basics in the flex layout, grid layout. You can do any layout, right? So like this, in Angular also we need to have a solid basics. That is the reason we are going for a each file. Okay. Now there is a dot Angular is there, right? First we will go for a each folder. Okay. So what is the first folder? It is there, dot Angular. Okay. Inside the, okay, this folder is like a, it will store a Angular information. What is the Angular version we are going to use for this project? Okay. And that information we are going to store in a inside the Angular project. Okay, so if you open here, So there is a Angular cache, and inside the cache, what is the version 14.22? This is there. I no need to see all those things. Okay. So this, what is the first folder? Dot Angular. Okay. This dot Angular will be used by the Angular. We are not going to touch this file anywhere. This is automatically generated folder. We are not going to touch anything over there. This is for only for library purpose, not for our purpose. Okay, clear? So in that file, we are not going to do any changes. Don't go and write anything here or remove anything here. Don't do anything. So this is auto generated folder. Suppose I will remove this one. I want to regenerate it. It will regenerate it automatically. Okay, so no problem. So this is auto generated folder. This is for only Angular, which version they are using it, and what are the library, something like it will have some information. But for our developer purpose, it is not at all required for us. Okay, clear? So we are not going to touch any, we will not go in that folder anytime. Okay, that is okay. And what is the second folder? .gt. Git means Git. We have installed one software, right? So the .git will, this is not related to Angular. Okay, .git means whatever the files we are going to, like how many files I have created here, ma? Suppose around some 14 files are there, right? It will store about how many files are there, what is the code you have written. It will store that information. But we are not going to write anything inside the Git also. Git is also automated generated folder. We are not going to touch anything. But what Git folder will maintain? It will maintain the Git history. Like we are going to use one Git software, right? We are going to use it. So it will maintain about all Git information. As per the developer, should I need to consider anything? No, this is not at all considered. We no need to see what is there inside the Git folder. So it is there inside some folders, objects, nothing. We no need to see that folder itself because it will be generated by Git automatically. We no need to remember that folder is not at all required for us. Okay. So now what is the second folder? Git. So Git will be used by the Git software. We no need to remember. That is also not required. Okay. That is okay. Sir, every folder we are saying not required. Then which folder we are going to work out? Okay. So let us see. And what is the third folder? VS Code. VS Code means a Visual Studio Code. So we are opening this project in the VS Code, right? That is the reason this folder is created. Whenever you have see it the first time, right, this folder will not be there. This folder is created by this Visual Studio Code software. Suppose I want to generate it by Notepad, sir. Then this folder is not at all required. Notepad directly we can write it code, but will not have a much features in the Notepad. That is the reason we are going for. So if you go inside here, here you will have a all configuration related to the Visual Studio Code only, not related to Angular, not related to our project. It will be related to the Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code means this one. Okay, this one. Okay, if you open here, and what are the extensions you want to have it, and how to start this one, like this, it will be having a instructions to the Visual Studio Code, not to our project, not to Angular. Okay, so this is also, we are not going to touch anything inside the VS Code also. Okay, vs for Visual Studio Code, .git for Git, .angular for Angular. We are not going, these all are auto generated only. Okay, okay, now we'll go for a fourth one, ma. What is the fourth one, ma? Node modules. What is the fourth one, ma? Node modules. Okay, so Angular internally, we have went to the npm site, right? Npm, there are so many libraries are there, right? Suppose library is available in npm site, how my project will use it, ma? It cannot use it, right? So that is the reason it will create a node modules, and if I open it here, it will download all the libraries from npm site, and it will keep in my local. Okay, so this is nothing but automatically it will download all libraries from no npm, and it will keep in my machine. So whenever you are running second time, it will not download there, already it is there in your machine, so that it will run from your machine. It will not go to npm, it will start working from your machine. So it will be faster from the second time. Only first time it will take it, second time it will be very faster. Okay, clear? So this node modules is nothing but a library is required for our project. So here also we are not going to do anything. This will automatically managed by Angular. Okay, automatically managed by Angular. So for your purpose, what I will do, I'll stop my project. How to stop my project, ma? Control C. Okay, Control C. Now my project is stopped. So how can I verify my project is started or not? Just reload my page. So once you stop it, if you reload, it will say like this. You cannot reach something like this. Okay, clear? So now my project is stopped. Now what I will do, I'll go here and I will really remove my node modules. You can remove it, no problem. Okay, whenever your project is not working something, you go and delete this project, not project, delete the node modules. modules alert. Okay, this is auto generated only. We no need to download, we no need to copy paste, nothing. Automatically all libraries again it will download from the our Angular. Okay, we no need to keep this. Okay, so I have deleted only for to demo the things only. Okay, don't delete yourself again, do it, it will take some time, it is a waste of time. Okay, but whenever something we can delete this one, not a problem. Okay, so while deleting it we'll go for next next folder. What is the folder? SRC. Okay, whatever the code we are going to write it, we are going to write inside the SRC only. Okay, we are not going to write in anywhere else. Where we are going to write it, ma? SRC. Now we need to concentrate about only SRC. Clear? Okay, now we'll go, I will go for SRC. Before going SRC, there is some other files also is there, right? Let us finish it outside, then we'll go for a inside it. Okay, this is very, very important. If you understand what are the things we are going to do, Angular is very, very easy only. You are going to write all HTML code only. Okay, okay. So now we'll go for the next thing. Okay, what is the next thing? Dot browser list data RC. Okay, here is nothing but what are the browsers it is going to support, something like this. This is also auto generated project only. We are not going to do anything over there. Okay, so like it will say like what is the browser browsers we are going to use, or something like that information will be there here. Okay, so now we are not going to do anything also. Okay, so let us go here on dot editor config. Okay, the next thing is a data editor config. So editor config means where we are opening our project Visual Studio Code, right? So whenever you are writing Visual Studio Code, so how your line should be there, how many lines should be there, whether tab should be used or not, something like this, that some instructions are there. That instructions we will give in a editor config. So editor config is for Visual Studio Code, not for our project. Okay, clear? So if you want to write any Visual Studio Code instructions that see here, you want to write a caret, how many indented you want to give it, two indent means two spaces I want to give it. So that type of instructions will be here. Okay, so this is also not required for us, but whenever we want to do something we'll see it. Okay, and last is the next one is a dot git ignore. Okay, data git ignore file. Okay, let us see whether deleted or not deleted still. Okay, I think it's still, it is deleting. Okay, let okay, it is deleted completely. Now I want to bring it back, I want to bring it back, right? So without this node model your Angular project will not work out. Okay, so suppose what I will do, directly I will say ng server, how to run it, ng server hyphen open. This time your project may fail. Okay, let us see. It is failed, right? What it is saying, hello boss, I am not able to identify some library, and it is not there, something because we have deleted node model, right? Whenever node module say this will not work out, that is the reason. Suppose here we are creating a new project, suppose I will create a new project and give it to you. Whenever someone is giving a new project to you, there will not be node modules, that is the reason I have deleted manually. So whenever you are getting any downloading new project from any website or anybody from your friends or something, what is the first step you need to do is you need to write one command. Okay, not clear command, you need to write a command called npm install. Okay, what's the command, npm install. Don't enter in, just enter something npm install, that's all. Okay, so what it will do, it will download all the libraries which are required for our project. It will create a node modules folder, inside it whatever the libraries it is required. See, all the node modules came, right? So who created the command, npm install? Automatically that will create a folder and download all the libraries required from the internet, and it will place it over there. Okay, so this will done by which command, npm install. This is only whenever you want to install any new library we'll run this command. Okay, okay, now I have done once this npm install is done, now again run our project. So how to run our project, what is the command, ng serve -open. Okay, tell me again. Okay, ng serve -. So I am keep on repeating, right? Instead of repeating you can press the up arrow, in your keyboard there is, you can press the up arrow, automatically it will run the previous command. So what is my previous command, ng serve -open, and click on OK. Okay, so this will okay, again my project will be starting. So now where is the, now we are in the git ignore. So git ignore means this node underscore module folder is the auto generated folder, right? There is so many libraries is there, right? If you are adding all the libraries in your source code, your source code will be very, very big, big size, because it will be like 400 MB 500 MB. You cannot share it with the others very easily. That is the reason what this git ignore will do is by default this will ignore the node modules folder. Okay, they will write, they will keep some information. What are the files I don't want to maintain in the cloud? I said in the website, right? In that website, I don't, what are the folders I don't want to keep it over there. So all that information will keep it in the ignore. This is also related to the git only, not to the Angular. Okay, so for now what we can say is what are the files we don't want to save, that information will write in the git ignore file. That's all. Okay, now we'll go for a next file, angular data json. This is the most important file for Angular. Whatever the things top we have seen, right, that is not at all required. So this is the most important file for us. What is the file, angular data json. Okay, so now let us go to the angular.json. Here this is the configuration for our project. Okay, so what is your project name and how to build it, what is the Angular version you are using it, every information will write it inside the angular data JSON. You know what is the JSON, right? JSON is nothing but a key and a value pairs, correct, right? We can write a key and a value pairs. So we have worked with the JSON, right? Okay, now we have created, see, this is an entire object. So inside the JSON you will have only objects. JSON means a JavaScript object only. So now whenever you're writing flower brackets, what is that meaning? One object. Okay, object can have, what are the things object can have it? Properties and methods, properties and methods. But in the angular.json we are going to have only properties. Okay, this is my property name and this is my property value. Okay, so here you can write a what is the property name and what is the property value. So what is the, what type of style we are going to use it, SAS, where we are storing that information inside the angular data JSON. Suppose I want to maintain CSS, I can go for a CSS, something like this. Okay, so all this information will be storing in the, in this file. Okay, in this file. So here so what is my project name, where I will write all my source code, src folder. And what is my, suppose I'll talk about this one. See, what is the prefix, app. Uh, this one we are going to learn by tomorrow. What is this app? Okay, so for now just this, what is the prefix, app. Okay, so let that is okay. What is my project and okay, what is my, here there is index.html. Where is my index.html is there? src data html. And what is the main, it is saying main data ts. So here there will be, our entire story will start from here only, but I'm going to explain it. Okay, so for now what I can say, our all entire project configuration will write inside which file, angular data json file. Okay, okay, now let us go for next file, karma.config. Okay, so this is like you know, that's right, what is that, bhagavad gita. What is karma? Karma means whatever your actions that will depend on your results. Okay, if you are doing good, you will get a good result. If you are doing bad, you will get a bad result. Somehow it will get it back. Okay, that as per the theory. But this is not that karma. This is like a testing library. Okay, angular we are going to test it. Unit testing will be there. Okay, so whenever you are going to do unit testing, we are going to use a karma json. But as part of our course, we will not cover the unit testing, but this karma is required for to run the unit test cases. Okay, I'll tell you what is this unit test cases by tomorrow, but this is not required. Okay, and there is a package data log.json. Okay, this package.log.json is the automatic generated file. No need to remember this one. Okay, you can remove it again, run a npm install, automatically this file also will be created. Okay, and there is a next file is called package.json. Don't remove this file, this is like a heart of your application. Okay, whenever you don't want to work with your application, go and remove the package.json, and whatever they are doing remaining, it will not work out at all. Okay, so please keep this file, this is very important. So this file name is, what is the file name, package.json. Okay, here only you will have a like how to run your application, what are the libraries required for your application, every information we are going to maintain inside the package data json. Okay, this is not related only for our angular project, it is general for any web application. If they are going to maintain what are the libraries they want to maintain, they will write in the package data json. Okay, let us see here, so what is my project, payroll, and what is the version currently, 00. Suppose if once I am done with the current release, I will increase to 1 2 3 something, we can write any version here. Okay, I'll talk about the script. Okay, and there is a dependent, what is the next tag we have it, dependencies. In the interview they will ask what is dependencies and what is the div dependencies. See here, what is the dependency here, and div dependencies is there, right? Two tags is there, right? Okay, so now the point is whatever the libraries are required to run our project. Okay, whatever the libraries are required to run our project, those libraries are called dependencies. Okay, again tell me, to run our project, running is different, developing is different. Okay, running means I am seeing in a website, that is running. Developing means you are writing HTML, and while you are seeing output, that is nothing but developing. So while to run a application, whatever the libraries are required, that dependencies is called dependencies. Okay, this is one. And there is a second called a dev dependency. Dev dependency means to develop the project, what are the libraries are required, those dependencies are called dev dependencies. Developing is different and running is different. Okay, developing means currently I am writing the code. To run this code, I want to see my output, right? What is the library I want to write it? ng server, right? ng server will work on the node and it will work on the angular. So that is required to run the project. But whenever I want to see my output in the, like I am going to website, I want to see my output, that time your ng server is not required and your angular version is not required. Only required is a one web server. Okay, that time what are the libraries are required is nothing but this library is. Okay, so dependency is nothing but to run your project, whatever the libraries are required, that is nothing but dependencies. Definite interview question. Okay, remember this. Okay, and dev dependency means to develop your project, whatever the libraries it is required, that is nothing but dev dependency. So whenever I want to write one library for only developing it, where I will add it, I will add it in the here. Whenever I want to run my project, what are the libraries it is required, I will add it in the dependents. Okay, so here I will have a what is the version I want to develop and what is the library, what is the version I'm going to have it. Okay, see here, what is the version I'm having it, okay, this is one library, this is one library. We have seen one bootstrap, right? This is nothing but our library name and this is our version name. So here as part of this application we are using a 14.2, we are using a latest version of angular. Okay, let it be, not a problem. Okay, so this is nothing, this is a name and this is a value. Name is nothing but a name of your library, value is nothing but a value which version you are using it. Okay, that is. So with this one, so sometimes whenever you are joining a new project, you want to see what are the libraries they are using in their project, where which file you should go, package.json, and which version they are using. If you want to identify, where you have to go, package.json. Every your entire solution will be there inside the package.json only. Earlier I have run one command, right? npm install. What it is doing is, whenever you are doing npm install, immediately it will come to the package.json and it will go to this dependencies. What are the dependencies it is having? Angular animation, angular common libraries are there, right? It will download all the libraries required, because npm install will go to a package.json. Package.json, it will read the dev dependencies and it will download all the dev and normal dependency. It will install it to the our node modules. So that is how internally it is running. npm install means automatically it will go to package.json and it will download all the libraries. I was saying required libraries, right? How it will identify means it will come to this file and it will download all the libraries. Okay, so with this introduction, now we have done. Okay, now we'll go to readme.md. Readme.md means so whenever other developer are coming, they want to start your project, they don't know how to start means here you will write an instruction how to develop, how to run your application, how to stop your application, something like we'll write instruction for only other developers. This is like a comments only, not for any other purpose. Okay, okay, now I will have a ts config. Okay, this ts config is nothing but in angular we are going to work with the typescript. In angular we are going to work with the typescript. Okay, this typescript we are going to we are going for the typescript configuration, we are going to write these three files. Okay, here also we are not going to touch anything for now. So think like whenever you want to configure something about typescript, which we need to configure in these three files. Okay, now so far this is clear, right? So now we have created a project, now we have understand each file, correct, right? Now I will go to my src. Okay, inside the src, what is the other files is there, again we have a app assets, something is there, right? So tomorrow we'll start what is inside the app and assets and all these things we'll learn tomorrow. But we need to do something work, right? Without work, this is a waste of learning, correct, right? So that is the reason what I want to do. Okay, open okay, create one application. I want to have one header like this. Okay, suppose a header like a payroll management. Okay, the left side is like a payroll management and you have a login button here. Okay, that is your header. You know how to write a header, right? Okay, and write a one login page here. Okay, and write one login page and write the footer. Okay, write the footer. Okay, so for now you can write this footer, and in page you can write email and login and create account, forget password. You write the same thing and write the copyrights to this one, and just keep this image as some other pair, some other image. Okay, this is the work you have to do. And where you will write all this code, ma? You have to write your code, all this code inside the app component HTML file. Okay, where you have to write all your code app component. So what you need to do, develop all the code here and control save, and automatically this page will be reloaded and you can see the output. Okay, from now
Hello.
don't upload. Yes, ma. Okay,
Bootstraps and some other library we can use there, sir.
yeah, we can use the bootstrap. Okay, start using the bootstrap. For now what you will do, open your index.html. We need to add bootstrap link, right? So copy the two cdn links and open this index.html and add a links here, ma. Okay, only in this file, don't add anywhere in the project, only add in this place. Only one time it is sufficient. In all the pages will work it. Okay, only add it here, don't add anywhere else, and start using with the bootstrap only. Don't write normal styles, go with the bootstrap. Okay, and if you want to write any css, right, there is a file app.component.css is there, right? ss is there. Start writing your own css. Suppose I want to write a h1, write a h1 something. You write normal css only, write all your styles over there. Automatically that will applicable over there. Okay, so tomorrow, by tomorrow, I have to see a complete application. Okay, header and this login page and a footer. Okay, and day after tomorrow we'll go one by one. Okay, how to develop multiple pages. Okay, I'll give one pdf with the task. Okay, so let us start. Don't delay this one. If you are delaying this one, that's all, you cannot reach the next class. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, ma, I'll stop it here. Tomorrow we'll see how to start the developing from the Angular side. Okay, yeah.